is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
From darkness we have come, and in darkness we shall stay. Humans are not meant to last forever, but this creed will.
Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember,
Nothing is true.
where other men are limited by morality or law, remember,
Everything is permitted.
we work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I possessed the humility to say to myself, I have seen enough on one life. I have done my part.
What do you think of our creed?
It's hard to say. For if nothing is true, then why believe anything? And if everything is permitted, why not chase every desire? It might be that this idea is only the beginning of wisdom, not its final form.
Assassinate only those who deserve it. The few sick souls who try to control us. But they will never know who we are.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing.
Just leave me be!
Change course, Edward! Change your bloody course before it's too late!
You have no family anymore, no friends, no future. Your losses are far greater than ours.
Like a moon, we are the hidden ones.
I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
There is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
Out of the dark you come into the light. From the light you will return to the dark.
Brothers! Sisters!
Are you prepared to travel the eagle's path?
Yes.
The whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me and show him what it means to cross the assassin.
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
If you continue on your present course, you'll find you're the only one walking it.
When you steal from the rich, it's criminal. But stealing from the poor, that's capitalism.
I am wary of this fight, Claudia. Not because I am tired, but because our struggle seems to move in one direction only, towards chaos. Today, I have more questions than answers. This is why I've come so far, to find clarity, so that I may better understand the purpose of our fight. my place in it.
The creed of the Assassin Brotherhood teaches us that nothing is forbidden to us. Once I thought that meant we were free to do as we would, to pursue our ideals no matter the cost.
My fate is my own.
I understand. Not a granted permission, the creed is rule.
My choice is my own.
Ideals too easily give way to dogma. Dogma becomes fanaticism. No higher power sits in judgment of us. No supreme being watches to punish us for our sins. In the end, only we ourselves can guard against our obsessions. Only we can decide whether the road we walk carries too high a toll.
Let nothing grieve you beyond measure, for your life is short and time will claim its toll. But I am no longer who I was. I have renounced all love I once had. I am now the Hidden One, known as Amunet.
Were we not meant to live in peace then? Is that it? Are we born to argue? To fight? So many voices, each demanding something else. It has been hard at times, but never harder than today. To see all I worked for, perverted, discarded, forgotten.
Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. Yet here I am. Riches and reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. And when I turn around, look at the course of the road. There's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
I may never succeed. The assassins may struggle another 1,000 years in vain, but we will not stop. Compromise. That is what everyone has insisted upon. And so I have learned it. But differently than most, I think. I realize now that it will take time. That the road ahead is long and shrouded in darkness. It is a road that will not always take me where I wish to go. And I doubt I will live to see its end. But I will travel down it nonetheless. For at my side walks hope. In the face of all that insists I turn back, I carry on. This is my compromise.
We believe ourselves redeemers, avengers, saviors. We make war on those who oppose us, and they in turn make war on us. We dream of leaving our stamp upon the world, even as we give our lives in a conflict that will be recorded in no history. All that we do, all that we are, begins and ends with ourselves.
Until you have been disgraced, you cannot know the fire that burns for redemption.
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves.
Should anything happen to me, Claudia, should my skills fail me, or my ambition lead me astray, do not seek retribution or revenge in my memory, but fight innocence. The world will not suffer if it ends too soon.
We'll find you. We will find you. In your sleep!
You might not be looking for war, but war is looking for you.
Sleep. I never sleep.
So we fight for justice.
I just wait in the shadows.
We fight to survive.
For my brother.
For my sister.
For London.
For family.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Get rid of that thing!
I have seen enough for one life.
This is my duty, Maria.
There is freedom. There is the life of innocence. Both must be balanced on the scale. Your heart beat too strongly in favor of its cause. The innocent must always be protected.
I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries? Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. When I was a young man, I had liberty, but I did not see it. I had time, but I did not know it. And I had love, but I did not feel it. Many decades would pass before I understood the meaning of all three. And now, in the twilight of my life, this understanding has passed into contentment. Love, liberty, and time, once so disposable, are the fuels that drive me forward. And love was the specially caro. For you, our children, our brothers and sisters, and for the vast and wonderful world that gave us life and keeps us guessing. Endless affection, Sophia. Forever yours, Ezio Auditore.
Our tenets need to be passed on to those who have taken our oath, so they have a true creed to study.
The hidden ones will pass on to Petra and towards Judea, and forever. The creed must live beyond anyone.
No one shall be bigger than the greater good. When I return to Rome, I will not speak of heroes. I will speak of discipline and perseverance.
Amulet is a mentor to this brotherhood. Our will never rests.
And our blades shall never tire.
People are quick to judge and slow to correct themselves.
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind. Would have consumed me, were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers. Taught me to look past my instincts. Never preached answers. Guided me to learn for myself. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. Not Savonarola, the marriage. We are free to follow our own path. There are those who will take that freedom from us. Too many of you gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose, whatever you